Hi, good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Jenn Harcher. I'm coming to you live from the Dick Goddard Weather Center here in Cleveland, Ohio with your Northeast Ohio forecast. Boy, Ashtabula County, northern Ashtabula County, got nailed with lake effect snow last night, waking up to over a foot of snow in spots this morning, causing nightmares on the roadways for sure. I mean, traffic was just backed up. If you watched any of Patty Harkin's or Scott Sable's coverage this morning, it was a doozy out in Ashtabula County. The rest of us, some of us are like, I woke up to absolutely nothing. I mean, it was typical lake effect snow, but here are the numbers. They're in. I want to show you how much snow we got in parts of the area. Monroe Center in Ashtabula County, 17 inches of snow. Edgewood picked up 16, 14 in Conneaut and in Ashtabula. Central Eastern Ashtabula County in Pierpont, 5.5 inches. 5.5 in North Madison, and then you go into the secondary snow belt. Yeah, there were still some scattered lake effect snow showers across the area at times. So Sagamore Hills picked up 2 inches, Broadview Heights picked up 1 inch of snow. So classic lake effect snow. And you know what? This is going to continue. So be prepared for more lake effect snow showers, primarily right now on the primary snow belt this afternoon, locally upwards of 2 inches additional today. Most areas will receive nothing. Look for travel problems if you are headed I-90 east, squalls with low visibility, especially Friday into Saturday. You know, we've got that big Browns game on Sunday in Buffalo, so that's going to be an issue if you are planning to travel in and around that area. So let's check out what's going on temperature-wise. We're sitting in the mid and upper 30s today, feeling more like the mid 20s when you factor in the wind. But once again, we're going to see a temperature tumble here as we head into the weekend, that we're looking at wind chills when you factor in wind gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour in the teens. So we're going to be bundling up for sure. Here's a look at your Fox 8 forecast as we go through the remainder of the day today. Again, we're going to have some lake effect snow showers continuing out in the primary snow belt. Little accumulation expected with that. Otherwise, temperatures generally in the mid 30s this afternoon. So here's a look at Storm Fox right now. Here's where the lake effect snow is ongoing in parts of Lake and northern Geauga County right now. So it's snowing in and around Paynesville, North Perry, into the heart of the snow belt, Chardon, Thompson, over towards Hartsgrove, Orwell, seeing some bursts of moderate snow showers, and then in and around Geneva on the lake. Again, it's these areas where an additional upwards of 2 possible, but most areas will stay between that dusting in and around the northeastern corner. Outside of that, just plenty of clouds around. Now, as we head into the evening, you kind of notice here, hold on, let me get my arrow going. Let me find it for a second. See how that snow band sets up along I-90 again this evening and overnight. Not expecting it to linger as long as it did yesterday or overnight last night. So we're only looking at an additional 1 to 3 inches possible in those spots. Now on Friday, we'll have mostly cloudy sky with breaks of sun. And look at this, outside of our snow belt areas in the morning and into the middle of the day, we got some scattered snow showers around. And that's not going to amount to much in spots. And then once again, we've got that lake effect snow band that tries to pull in north of I-90 here in Ashtabula County Friday evening. So we'll have additional amounts. So how much more snow are we going to get? Again, that primary snow belt right now, dusting to at most an additional 2 inches of snow. Now this is Friday. Remember I showed you those scattered snow showers in our southern communities? Maybe 1 inch in spots from Mansfield to Ashland, Worcester, Akron. Otherwise, you know, dusting to that inch mark. Then as we get into the evening, remember we have 2 doses of this evening and then again tomorrow evening out in Lake County and northern Ashtabula County. Places like Paynesville, Menor could get an additional upwards of 2 inches. You go towards North Madison, Geneva on the lake, 2 to 4 inches. Conneaut, North Kingsville, in that far northeastern corner of Ashtabula County, you could possibly have an additional ½ foot of snow. Thank you for sending in your view. This one, Winter Wonderland in Ashtabula County. Look at that. Bob says, hey, I couldn't even get out of my driveway. I mean, here's a shot of over a foot of snow in Ashtabula itself. I mean, could you imagine waking up to having to deal with that on your cars in your driveway? And this is Saybrook Township. So again, thank you to everybody that has been sending in their shots. All right, so outside of our lake effect snow, it is going to get colder. So here's a look at your temperature and your wind chill forecast. I'm stopping the clock here at 10, 11 o'clock. We've got wind chills already into the teens. Then as we wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to need to bundle up. Actual air temperatures, mid-20s expected, mid to upper teens wind chill wise. And then look at this, even colder as we head into Friday evening. We've got wind chills in the low and mid-teens, and at times Saturday night, we'll have single-digit wind chills. So it's all about the cold here as we head into the upcoming weekend. So for today, 38 degrees, lake snow dusting to 1 inch in the primary snow belt, breaks the sun, and cold, breezy outside of it. Lake snow east, again, mainly along that I-90 corridor. We can get an additional 1 to 3 inches of snow. Otherwise, outside of that, we're looking at a mostly cloudy sky, temperature in the low 20s, winds gusting to 25, feeling more like the teens. And then tomorrow, scattered snow showers. Remember, I showed you outside of the snowbelt communities, there will be rounds of some scattered snow on and off throughout the day, dusting to 2 inches possible. 2 inches might be overdoing it. But then we've got that lake effect snow setting up out east again along the I-90 corridor tomorrow night. With winds gusting to 30, it's going to feel more like the teens, and that's going to continue through the upcoming weekend. We'll have yet another shot of lake effect snow Saturday night into early Sunday. Stay tuned. Again, it's too early to even talk numbers on that, but that'll be our next lake effect snow shot. And then after that, as we head into Thanksgiving week, we're finally starting to warm up. Temperatures back to average, near 50 here as we head into Thanksgiving with some showers around.